not that I don't want you here. Yeah, yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. No. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you wait.
Alright y'all, so I'm gonna introduce you to the masterpiece that I have just made. We have some beautiful fettuccine, right? Bathed in a mushroom Alfredo sauce and topped with a green onion garnish, you know, and some shredded cheese. This recipe honestly was very easy. It took me like 20 minutes. I mean, it took me a little more because I was filming. It took me like an hour, but it was really easy and I recommend it. I think I'm personally college ready, university ready with this recipe. But let's see if it's tasting as good as it looks. Oh yeah, we don't have to cut the camera for that one. So yeah, it's been like 2 months, right? But I wanted to make a life update. I'm thinking of doing it in franglais, like French and English. It may or may not come out like that. Depends on like what my brain capacity is throughout this video, but we'll see. Also, I want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, when I'm filming this right now, I'm at 999 and I've been at 999 for like a minute, but I'm sure when I upload this it will be at 1,000. I'm just really happy that people are tuning into what I'm putting out and are actually interested in that. So yeah, big thank you for everybody that has subscribed. I'm actually thinking of doing a 1,000 subscriber Q&A, and I was thinking of it being a multilingual Q&A. So if y'all were to ask me questions, I would answer them in the language that they were asked. So let me know if y'all think that's a good idea, because I would be down to do that. But yeah, just thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's only up from here. It's only up from here. Let me take another bite. Okay, so I'm gonna start with like 2 months ago, because that's when I stopped posting videos really. So I had just came out of a really great weightlifting season. This was my first year doing weightlifting, and it was such a good experience. Like, met like this amazing team, these amazing coaches, and I discovered I was like, I'm kind of strong because like I said, it was my first year and I qualified for districts, I qualified for regionals, and I qualified for states, and it was so fun. Honestly, the whole thing was so fun. Leaving weightlifting season, I was then entering into track season, and it was kind of a hard transition. First of all, I hadn't ran track in a while. I hadn't ran track since my sophomore year. Second of all, I was in weightlifting shape, not track shape, you know? And then third of all, I was put on a new event. I was put on hurdles, and you know, hurdles, it's kind of a steep learning curve, but there's some things, you know, it has a steep learning curve, but I guess you make your mistakes in private. You know what I'm saying? Hurdles is just, it's not like that. That transition combined with like all my classes and everything else, I feel like it kind of put a little bit of stress on me, and usually I'm very on top of things. So I kind of navigate through life just avoiding stress, which is good. I get all my stuff done on time in order to avoid stress, but I think the thing with that is that I avoided stress so much that I didn't know how to deal with stress correctly, you know? Yeah, this time the stress, well, okay, I'm gonna switch to French here. Oui. Alors, oui, j'étais un peu stressée, mais je pense que je le gérais très bien. En fait, je crois que ce mois-là a été le mois le plus productif de ma vie, parce que je faisais des vidéos chaque semaine, je prenais de leçons de conversation chaque semaine. Je vous avais dit que je voulais prendre de leçons de conversation. En fait, j'ai trouvé une professeure sur Italki qui s'appelle Romina. On s'entend super bien. Donc chaque semaine, je faisais une leçon. Je faisais une leçon d'une heure où on parlait de n'importe quoi. Et ça, en fait, m'a aidé beaucoup avec mon français. J'allais à mes cours tous les jours. J'avais des entraînements tous les jours. Donc, En vrai, je faisais beaucoup. But then one day, I don't know what happened. I think I just got like a bad case of senioritis. If you don't know, they say senioritis is when like people in their last year, or you don't even have to be in your last year, and you just like lose motivation for everything and stuff. But I was like, I don't want to hear about that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like one day I really just lost motivation for everything, and I think it was like senioritis combined with just burning out, because I was really doing a lot for a good like 3 months. No, not 3 months, like 3 weeks to a month. I was like, I was kind of out of it. J'étais pas triste, j'étais pas heureux, j'étais pas stressée, j'étais juste fatiguée. That was why I really stopped a lot of stuff. I stopped making videos. I stopped taking the French lessons because I was tired. I had to resort to like the essential bodily functions, like breathing and doing my homework. Basically from that I learned body no be firewood. It's like, you know, nobody is invincible, and I learned to kind of like pace myself. Like still I want to be on top of things. I'm a person, I like to do a lot of things. Like I like to do a lot of things, and I think I just have to like be more aware and just be like, hey, you know, how are you feeling, and act accordingly. So there was like a little hiccup there, but at the end of the day, you know, I got back on my stuff. You know, leading up to the end of the year, everything ended super well. Like track ended so good for me. So at the beginning I had been struggling with the hurdles. Even some days I would just go in the morning and just drill, like just go over hurdles, because I was like, I can't go to practice every day and be embarrassing myself. I can't. So yeah, I was doing all that, you know, I was getting better little by little. Started racing. There was some hiccups along the way, but you know, I really don't like quitting things. So I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to keep on going. And then there was this one race, it was in the district, and I had thought this was gonna be my last race because I didn't think I was gonna qualify, of course not, for regionals. I was like, okay, well, I just gotta do good on this race, you know, put a good end to my season, just run a clean race. And you know, I did. Then I qualified for regionals. At this point I was like, hey, I could go to the Olympics at this point. I went to regionals. We had a really good time. We stayed the night in Jacksonville, and I ran pretty well there as well. Didn't qualify for states, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't really express. Like I just met so many great people, great coaches. I feel like people who don't play sports might be like, oh, like how can sports affect your life so much? But I feel like it really affected me, especially having ran hurdles, because I feel like hurdles is such a metaphor for life. It's such a metaphor for life. Like it teaches you so much. But anyways, end of the year, I graduated with my AA degree. I'm gonna go get it. Yee. Yes, sir. Okay, so there's nothing in it because, hold on. Now there's just this in it because they haven't sent me my diploma yet. But once that comes, you know, it's gonna be all complete. I graduated with my AA in computer science. And now, like, it's just a whole nother chapter opening up. So in June, like literally in a few weeks, I'm gonna be moving to Orlando, start college. I'm gonna continue with my bachelor's in computer science. I'm also gonna have a minor in legal studies, and I was thinking of doing some certificates. I was thinking of doing a certificate in Spanish translation and interpretation. I feel like that would help me with like what I do in my job, because I haven't had like formal training in interpretation, so I feel like that would be nice. And then I was also thinking of teaching English as a foreign language, but then I was like, okay, there you go, just trying to do everything. I'm gonna still keep those in mind, but I'm gonna take this one step at a time. But yeah, I'm excited to do other types of content, college type content. But the other thing I'm really excited about is that hopefully now I will have like more time and more freedom to travel, because I know you'll see that banner. I'm not just here learning languages for no reason. Like I'm trying to go travel. So if everything goes well, I have some trips planned for this summer. So So hopefully there will be some content about that. That's basically it. That's basically it. Like we're moving forward in life, you know? Life. So yes, thank you to everybody who, you know, has been following the journey so far. More videos coming soon. You know, it's gonna be that summertime YouTube grind. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.